Chapter 4. Thus, I had learned a second very important thing, that this planet of origin was scarcely larger than a house. But that did not really surprise me very much. I knew full well that apart from the large planets such as Earth, Jupiter, Mars, and Venus, which have been given names, there are hundreds of others which are sometimes so small that it is difficult to see them through a telescope. When an astronomer discovers one of them, he does not give it a name but a number. He might call it, for example, asteroid 325. I have serious reasons to believe that the little princess planet of origin was the asteroid known as B612. This asteroid has only been observed once through a telescope by a Turkish astronomer in 1909. At the time, he organized a great demonstration of his discovery at an international astronomical congress. But because of his Turkish attire, nobody believed him. Grown-ups are like that. Fortunately for the reputation of asteroid B612, however, a Turkish dictator imposed European costume upon his subjects under pain of death. So the astronomer repeated his demonstration in 1920, dressed in an elegant suit. And this time, everybody was convinced. If I have told you these details about asteroid B612 and revealed its number to you, it is on account of grown-ups. Grown-ups love figures. When you talk to them about a new friend, they never ask questions about essential matters. They never say to you, "What does his voice sound like? What games does he prefer? Does he collect butterflies?" They ask you, "How old is he? How many brothers does he have? How much does he weigh? How much money does his father earn?" It is only then that they feel they know him. If you were to mention to grown-ups, "I've seen a beautiful house built with pink bricks, with geraniums on the windowsills and doves on the roof," they would not be able to imagine such a house. You would have to say to them, "I saw a house worth £100,000. And they would exclaim, "Oh, how lovely!" Thus, if you said to them, "The proof that the little prince really existed was that he was enchanting, that he left, and that he wanted a ship." Now, when you want a ship, it proves that you exist. They will shrug their shoulders and will treat you as if you were a child. But if you say to them, "The planet he came from was asteroid B612, then they will be convinced and leave you alone with their questions. That is the way they are. One must not hold it against them. Children should show great understanding towards grown-ups. But of course, for those of us who understand life, we could not care less about figures. I should have liked to start this story like a fairy tale. I should have liked to say, "Once upon a time, there was a little prince who lived on a planet scarcely bigger than himself, and who had need of a friend." For those who understand what life is all about, it would have seemed closer to the truth. for I do not want my book to be read carelessly. I have experienced so much grief in setting down these memories. 6 years have already elapsed since my little friend left me with his ship. If I am attempting to describe him, it is in order not to forget him. It is said to forget a friend. Not everyone has had a friend, and I could become like grown-ups who are only concerned with figures. That is why I have bought a box of paints and some pencils. It is hard to take up drawing again at my age, having never made any attempts other than drawing a boa from the outside and a boa from the inside at the age of 6. I shall certainly endeavor to make my portraits as true to life as possible. But I am not at all sure of succeeding. One drawing is all right, another shows no resemblance at all to its subject. The height is not right either. Here, the little prince is too tall. There, is too small. And I'm not sure about the color of his suit. So I persist by trial and error, and to the best of my ability. I shall also make mistakes about some more important details, but I must be forgiven for that. My friend never explained anything to me. Perhaps he thought I was like him. But unfortunately, I cannot see ship through boxes. Perhaps I'm a little like grown-ups. I'm getting old.